Traffic is moving again on a stretch of I-95 that collapsed less than 2 weeks ago in Philadelphia and reopened today. It's been rebuilt on a quick timeline that few thought was possible and may be a reminder of how much and how quickly infrastructure projects can be accomplished.
We showed the nation what Philadelphia and Pennsylvania are all about.
From the beginning, the reconstruction of 6 lanes of I-95 has beaten deadlines. After a truck carrying gasoline flipped and caught fire on a highway exit 2 weeks ago, causing part of the bridge to collapse, officials estimated it would take months to repair it. Philadelphians braced for a summer of traffic slowdowns, and officials warned of supply chain disruptions from trucks diverted from a stretch of interstate that supported 160,000 vehicles a day on average. But within days, the old bridge had been demolished, a contractor hired. Union crews worked in shifts, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And a live stream of the around-the-clock effort to rebuild the roadway had become a local sensation.
I must confess, I'm completely addicted to the live stream. I have it up on my phone, my iPad when I'm in the truck. I look at it first thing in the morning, at night.
Instead of building a permanent bridge, the gap was backfilled with material made from recycled glass, manufactured and supplied by a company in nearby Delaware County.
The design is very, very simple, actually. It's a series of retaining walls and filling it with soil like you would with a sandbox.
Michael Chegis is professor of civil and environmental engineering at the University of Delaware, who is not involved in the rebuilding project.
In this case, they're using actually a very lightweight glass aggregate that's about 1/6 the weight of a normal fill. You know, in the bridge community, whether you're building a permanent bridge or a temporary structure, it's designed to the same standards. So the public should not be concerned that this is not being built to the same level of safety that any roadway would be.
A 6-lane roadway has been put on top of the backfill so crews can start work on a permanent bridge while traffic flows. When that part is done, the temporary roadway will be removed and the bridge completed.
I think it's a brilliant solution. It's going to get 6 lanes up immediately. Obviously, it's costing something to do this. But if you look at the cost of delayed traffic for every day for 160,000 vehicles, that's a tremendous cost when you put dollars to it.
Funds for the roughly $30 million project have so far come from the state and federal governments. Last weekend, President Joe Biden got an aerial tour of the site and pledged $3 million in immediate emergency funding.
I've directed my team, not figuratively but literally, to move heaven and earth to get it done as soon as humanly possible.
At the same event, Governor Shapiro dramatically moved up the timeline.
We will have I-95 reopen within the next 2 weeks.
Days later, another shift.
The traffic will be flowing here on I-95 this weekend.
And then today, again ahead of schedule, traffic is flowing.
It's a great example of when there's prioritization and a relaxation of procedure and process, you can actually get things done really quickly in the U.S.
Alex Stapp is the co-founder of the Institute for Progress, a nonpartisan research organization.
It's not, the largest infrastructure project ever, but it's also not tiny. It's a 6-lane highway that they're reopening in less than 2 weeks. And it shows that the governor had a real choice in the matter and was able to actually move things quickly by coordinating with local and federal officials and by, I think most importantly, prioritizing the outcome, which is getting the road open as quickly as possible over the procedure in terms of how it gets done.
Stapp says there's lessons to be drawn for other infrastructure projects, including renewable energy, even if what was done in Philadelphia is a unique and temporary solution.
But for larger projects, I'm not saying, that a power line can be done in 2 weeks or a subway project can be done in 2 weeks. But again, to go back to the power line example, it currently takes us on average more than 10 years to build those. I'm saying we could have massive benefits by just cutting that in half.
In Philadelphia, Governor Shapiro celebrated the opening today and took a call from President Biden.
Mr. President, thank you so much. Be back soon.
But he acknowledged that it wasn't a given that workers would hit the deadline. When rain threatened to delay the project yesterday, a jet engine-powered dryer from a nearby NASCAR raceway was enlisted to be on hand, just in case.
Mr. Mayor, they said it couldn't be done, And today, all of us here together prove them wrong.
While traffic is now moving on the temporary lanes, state officials have not put a timeline on the permanent fix.